voice. Awesome. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hi, everybody. We just want to take a quick moment to welcome you all to the PHRA Experience Informational Webinar. So we are very excited to have you with us this afternoon. We are going to dive into what the PHRA is all about. We will answer your top questions, and we'll give you a chance to connect with our team directly. So please feel free to drop any questions in the chat at any point in time. We'll get to them at the end. We may be able to stop in between, but we'll mostly be answering the questions at the end. You'll also be able to unmute during the Q&A as well. So this session, as you all heard, is being recorded. So we'll be able to send over the replay and any helpful follow-up information. So we'll have that in your inbox by Monday. And lastly, just don't forget to connect with the PHRA on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram to stay in the know of all things PHRA. We do keep those fairly updated, so it's a really good place to get your news and information about the PHRA. So we are going to go ahead and get started here. We are going to introduce today's presenters.
Hello, everyone. Liz Lamping here, the Executive Director at the Pittsburgh HR Association. I've been employed now with the PHRA for the last 19 years, so it's been a while. It's been a good run. I received my master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University in business management with a concentration in HR. As your executive director, I am entrusted with overseeing the day-to-day operations of the association, and this includes managing our dedicated committees, staff, leading different strategic efforts in conference planning, marketing, communications, as well as driving sponsorship coordination. I also work closely with our board to organize team activities and just ensure overall we have a robust member and partner engagement. So my responsibilities include development, successful execution of our business plans, and just continuing to ensure that we are achieving our goals so we can continue to advance the association's mission.
Wonderful. Thanks, Liz. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Catherine Miller. I am the Associate Chapter Director here at the Pittsburgh Human Resources Association and have been a part of the staff for 10 years. We just hit that milestone in May, so it's very exciting. I earned my undergraduate degree in Human Resources Management from Point Park University, and my role within the PHRA, I am responsible for the oversight of membership retention and growth efforts, aiding in the development of membership programs and events, managing PHRA communication and marketing initiatives, and I also work with volunteer committees and provide support for carrying out their various initiatives. So over the next few minutes, we're going to go ahead and review the basics of the PHRA, how you can make the most of your PHRA membership, and then we'll have time to answer any questions that you have at the end as well. So on your screen, you'll see the agenda, including the structure of the organization and strategic priorities, PHRA highlights, a membership benefits review, as well as how to get involved, and then events, upcoming events, and then we'll have the Q&A at the end. So we are really excited to have you all here with us. And for those that are watching the recording, we're grateful that you tuned in. So we're looking forward to getting to learn a little bit more about you all and connecting you all to each other. So next, Liz is going to jump in and provide a little bit of an informational overview about how the PHRA is structured, as well as our strategic priorities.
Thank you, Catherine. I am excited to kick things off today regarding the structure of the organization. So PHRA is now in its 111th year of supporting HR professionals, and we've always had a strong focus on local networking and professional development. In 1972, so we've been around longer than SHRM, but in 1972, we affiliated with SHRM, which is the world's largest HR network. Though it is important to note, though, that the PHRA membership remains separate from SHRM's membership. We are, however, proud to be recognized by SHRM as a super mega chapter. We are one of just 17, and that means that we have over 1,000 members, so we are one of their largest chapters. And thanks to the hard work of our staff and dedication of our volunteers, we have continued to shine on both the state as well as the national stage. So I'm proud to share that we have been named the Chapter of the Year in 2015, 2020, 2022, and then again just last year in 2025. And just couldn't be prouder of everything that the staff and the volunteers and our board have been able to accomplish together. So as I mentioned, PHRA's paid staff would be myself and Catherine. Catherine, as she highlighted, is the Associate Director for the PHRA. And I like to say that we are the ones that steer the boat by managing the day-to-day operations and committee initiatives. And the board members are the fiduciaries who drive the organization towards a sustainable future. And they do this by adopting sound, ethical, legal governance, and financial management policies, as well as making sure that we continue to have adequate resources to advance our mission. So when you're at a PHRA event, take a glance at the name tags that are on the attendees. And if a person has a board member ribbon, they'll clearly be marked. Please go over, introduce yourself. Feel free to ask them questions, give them feedback. Those are the folks that you need to speak with, and that's what they're there for, to continue to serve and advance the membership, and they want to hear from you. So our vision is to align HR as a strategic business partner in organizations by leading and increasing HR competency and business acumen. To fulfill this, we work through four strategic priorities, which are goals that are deemed most important by our board of directors to ensure the current and future health of the association. So the staff and the committees and all of our volunteers work together to drive these priorities. And the priorities are to serve the HR professional, maintain financial stability, broadcast the message of HR, and engage the Pittsburgh business community. So for the next few minutes, I'm just going to touch on each strategic priority just so you have some examples of how we work towards those priorities. So the first one is to serve you, the HR professional. And we do this by providing unique benefits that will contribute to your professional development and provide value-added resources for you to apply within your organization. So there are several ways that we serve the HR professional, but the one I would like to highlight are our free monthly webinars. So all PHRA members can participate in 6 complimentary virtual learning and professional development programs throughout the course of the year. Our next monthly webinar is on June 16th at 12 p.m. and it's AI Governance and Policy, a jargon-free session for business leaders. And the registration can be found for this just on our website under events. We also offer complimentary monthly roundtable discussions, and these discussions provide our members a safe space to come together to gather, share thoughts on hot HR topics, listen to one another, learn from one another, and overall just understand that there are others going through very similar experiences within the HR world. We have a lot of great programming filling the calendar. Please be sure to take a look. There's something really out there for everybody. And again, our monthly webinars are complimentary, and there should be something for everybody. So our second strategic priority is to maintain our present course of strong financial management. So the strength in our financial statements continues to reflect the strong leadership of PHRA in the ways that we supply our services, our benefits, and the benefits of that the members demand. Due to our strong financial management, we have been able to continue to provide members certification scholarships, trial membership, free professional development webinars, as well as extend in-transition membership rates for those members in need. And then our third strategic priority is to amplify the message of HR. So one way we achieve this is through our Perspectives. It's a bi-monthly newsletter written by our members for our members. Perspectives brings together industry experts, business leaders, and HR practitioners to share actionable strategies for anything from talent acquisition, employee engagement, leadership development, workplace wellness, AI, just a range of different topics that will help equip professionals with insights they need to build stronger organizations and better the employee experience. So you can find Perspectives on the PHRA website under resources, and it's the What We Are Thinking tab. And we're always looking for contributors, and there's also a link on that page to show you how to contribute. And our fourth strategic priority focuses on engaging the Pittsburgh community through collaborative outreach initiatives. So, as an association, we are committed to giving back to the Pittsburgh community through volunteerism and charitable initiatives. This year, on August 6th, our staff and volunteers will spend the afternoon at Family House, where we will prepare and serve a homemade spaghetti dinner and dessert for families that are staying there while their family or their loved ones receive some critical medical care in Pittsburgh. It's really just a great way to bring comfort, connection, and a sense of home to those that are going through difficult times. And it's a great way to come out and to meet PHRA members as well. And we're always looking for charities. So if you have a charity in need, please let us know. We're always looking for additional ways to engage with the community, and our networking committee is open to new suggestions yearly. So going through the priorities there, you can see that we are on track to continue to achieve success as it relates to our priorities this year. Together with our volunteers and our board, we've envisioned, planned, strategized with continued new invigoration yearly to continue to serve and advance the HR profession. And I know with our member support, we'll continue that tradition of excellence that PHRA has established. So Catherine, I'll turn it over to you now to provide some more details on what's behind all those member benefits.
Wonderful. Thank you. So now that you've had a little bit of an opportunity to learn more about the structure of the PHRA and some upcoming opportunities that are available, we would love to hear about you. So I am going to be launching a poll here momentarily. So you'll see that come up on your screen here. We are just curious whoops, might help if I launched the correct poll, everybody. I am sorry. We are just curious, what was your reasoning for joining the PHRA? What interests you the most? Or if you're not a member, what is something that would interest you the most about the PHRA? So now the correct poll is up on everybody's screen. So this is again just your top reason for joining the PHRA or what interests you if you're not a current member. We're just going to give it just one more second here. I think we've got most of them coming in. All right, perfect. And that is everyone's. Thank you. So I'm going to share these results just very quickly with everybody. So again, the question for those that are listening in on the recording was, what was your top reason for joining the PHRA? So we've got networking opportunities, learning and professional development, member discounts, news and resources, and someone suggested I join. I would love to know who suggested somebody join. We love those types of things. We love hearing about referrals. So it looks like our top reasons for joining or listening in on this webinar, participating in the PHRA, is our networking opportunities and professional development opportunities and learning opportunities. So thankfully, we are going to be discussing all of these here momentarily, but thank you all very much for taking just a quick second to fill out that poll. So what we're going to do for the next few minutes is review some of the PHRA member benefits and how you are able to use them to your benefit. So a more detailed description and list of all of our benefits can be found on our PHRA website, which is pittsburghra.org. So as you can see, we've kind of broken down our member benefits into 4 different buckets. So we have our networking bucket, resources, discounts, and learn. So we're going to kind of break those down and go through those one bucket at a time. So we'll go ahead and start with our member discounts. So the PHRA is extremely proud to be able to offer our members valuable discounts on their event registrations, membership dues, and university tuition as well. So members do receive access to one complimentary learning and professional development program each month, plus a savings of up to 50% off on additional monthly programming and networking events as well. So all you would need to do is just be signed into your PHRA profile, and the discount or the complimentary event registration will automatically apply to your cart. For organizations with 5 or more professional members, so these are folks that would fall into that professional membership category, we do offer group membership discounts, which can save your team anywhere from 10% to about 40% when registering together on one single invoice. So I'm happy to discuss that more offline if anybody has any questions, or if you've got a group that may be interested in what we can do to get you all set up. The PHRA also does partner with local universities, including Robert Morris, Point Park, Carnegie Mellon, and La Roche universities to offer discounted tuition each semester for members continuing their education. Each university does have a different process for this and how to apply. So there is information listed about this specifically on the PHRA website. In addition to the rest of the saving options, all of that can be found underneath the membership value section of the PHRA website. Or again, you're welcome to contact me directly. I'm always happy to chat. So the networking and connect bucket is next. The PHRA is proud to have a growing community of more than 1,150 members. Our chapter does offer one of the strongest HR networks in the region. And throughout the year, we do host a variety of events designed to help you build meaningful relationships, connect with your HR peers, and stay connected to what's happening within the HR community. So to ensure that every member has regular opportunities to engage, we do ensure that our quarterly networking events are taking place in different locations around the greater Pittsburgh area, giving you a consistent chance to meet new fellow HR professionals, exchange ideas, expand your support network, and so on. So our next event is actually scheduled for July 29th at the Aslan Beer Company in the Strip District. This one does happen to be one of our more attended and more popular networking events each year. So we do encourage everybody to participate if you're available. This one is always a big fun one. So the Learn piece. So the PHRA, again, is also proud to support HR professionals at every stage of their career through a wide range of high quality educational programs and conferences. So again, many of our learning opportunities are, excuse me, do offer and provide SHRM and HRCI, recertification credits. So this is ensuring that you, as an HR professional, are able to stay current with your professional requirements, maintain those specific credentials, while also making sure that you're gaining practical, relevant knowledge that you can take back to your workplace. All of our sessions are led by experienced instructors and subject matter experts who are able to bring real-world insights and up-to-date industry practices to the table and are there to share that information with you. So to explore more of what's coming up event-wise, you would just need to visit the Conferences and Events tab on the PHRA website. So that provides a full list of upcoming events and programs and different opportunities to connect with one another. We do also send emails when new events are launched, so you'll be able to receive information sent right away to stay on top of what's going on within the PHRA. So for members that are interested in pursuing SHRM certification, we offer 2 virtual 12-week SHRM exam preparation courses each year, one in the spring and one in the fall. So these programs are designed to help candidates prepare strategically for both the SHRM CP as well as the SHRM SCP exams and to pass them with confidence. So registration for our fall cohort has actually just recently opened and we are accepting students. So the course itself will begin in August. So registration will conclude at the beginning of August and then the session will start mid-August. So if you're interested, all of that information is also listed in the events calendar as well. And our last bucket puzzle piece that goes along with all of our PHRA membership benefits are, it'll be our resources and tools package or our resources and tools piece. So as one of the nation's largest HR associations, the PHRA provides reliable resources to help keep you connected to your profession. We offer options such as directories, in-house publications, and a robust career center for you to take advantage of. We do also have an identity-based resources, content, and legislative updates pages, as well as SHRM certification scholarship information to help support your professional growth. So these benefits, as well as others, can be found on our website under the various menu tabs at the top. Now we're going to dive into a little bit more information about how to get involved as a member. So outside of the PHRA membership benefits, there are other ways to get involved with the organization as well. So there are numerous opportunities for our members to volunteer, which allows you the opportunity to influence programs, events, and initiatives. So, key opportunities to get involved with the PHRA include joining our Buddy program, which is essentially a mentorship program in which we pair mentees with veteran PHRA member mentors. There are also opportunities to become a sponsor to boost your brand awareness, company awareness at the PHRA events and different programs. And lastly, presenting an HR topic. So the monthly programming that we discussed earlier, we are always looking for new speakers to fill in on the events calendar. So if this is something you may be interested in and have something you'd like to share, there are opportunities to speak at various workshops and webinars and conferences as well. And we also recently launched our new micro volunteering opportunities as well. So what we'll do is we will add flexible short-term opportunities to the micro volunteering page that allow our members to contribute their time and expertise on their own schedule. So they may be small one-time projects that if you're looking to give back but may not have the time or the flexibility right now, there's other opportunities available for you. So for more information on participating in any of these programs or volunteering, the information can be found underneath the Get Involved tab, or Liz and I are here to kind of help navigate you through that as well. So I do want to go into a little bit more detail about some of the most common ways, most frequent ways to get involved within the association. And that would be to get involved with the PHRA committees. So the PHRA is driven by the committees that you'll see on your screen. Their initiatives help drive the PHRA and support our mission and vision. Our committees meet once per month, and participation really is an incredible way to make a direct impact on association initiatives. Our experiences show that committee involvement has the potential to turn into additional leadership roles within the PHRA, such as roles within our board of directors, as well as our executive committee, which Liz had mentioned earlier. So our available committees right now are listed here on the screen. So our members are able to participate within our signature events committee, social media networking, our membership and college relations, and then our learning and professional development committees. So there's a number of different options, and these committees are what make the PHRA go around. So you'll be able to learn more about some, additional information about committee involvement, what each committee does, as well as how to sign up for one underneath the Get Involved tab. And I believe that is it for me. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz, and we are going to go ahead and discuss some upcoming events and programs and what's going on.
Thank you, Catherine. So as Catherine highlighted, there really is always something happening at PHRA, and there are ample ways to get involved. So please take a look at all those different volunteer opportunities on our website. I'm going to talk to you about our next signature event, which is our annual conference, Purpose, Values, and Culture, the Heartbeat of Organizations. So this event will be September 22nd and 23rd. This is our premier two-day event, which delivers keynote sessions, more than 20 practical breakout sessions, SHRM HRCI recertification opportunities, and just a lot of networking opportunities with peers and business partners. The purpose of the conference is to explore some of the most critical workplace topics, such as leadership, culture, talent strategy, employee experience, and the future of HR. We also have a dynamic business partner showcase that is a part of the event, and it provides opportunities. We'll also provide opportunities to support, for this one with the community, we will be giving back to Team Foster. So there will be veterans service initiatives that we will be exploring as well at the conference there. So this conference really is a way for you just to invest in your growth, expand your network, return to your work energized, informed, and ready to lead with purpose. More details of that event can be found on our website, pittsburghhra.org, under events. So as you can see, just from everything we've discussed, we really do take a lot of pride in the fact that our conferences, programming, and networking events provide some value development for opportunities for our members. And the events really are created to stimulate thinking and shape the knowledge that our 1,100 plus members rely upon to be competitive in today's workplace. And we build most of our calendar off of our member opinion surveys. So these are really created based off of the thoughts of the members. So please take the opportunity here to mark your calendars for some of the events. Again, we've listened All of our events have been scheduled based off of our members' needs that they've articulated to us. So I hope to see some of you. I know I've met some of you at some of the events in the past few weeks, but I hope to meet the rest of you at an event here in the very near future. I think it's time for everybody to ask us some questions.
That is correct. So it is your turn. We're going to turn it over to everybody that is on here. If you have any questions, we are here to review anything that we've covered today. So please feel free to either unmute yourself. You're welcome to come off mute, or you can use the chat feature to ask us anything you'd like. Um, Liz, I think this would be a good question for you. So I'll read it out. We've got one in the chat that says, are you able to explain the Vibrant Pittsburgh sessions that are available on the PHRA website? Are they complimentary or is there a fee associated with those? And do they satisfy continuing education credits for certification?
Yep, sure thing. So we recently, at the beginning of this year, established a partnership with Vibrant Pittsburgh as some of their content is also applicable to the member needs here at the PHRA. So the drop down there with the Vibrant Pittsburgh partnership, those are all complimentary webinars that Vibrant Pittsburgh has. There is no fee associated with those, and they are worth one recertification credit towards SHRM, or actually, I believe theirs are just SHRM. I don't believe they're HRCI, but free, and yes, they are approved for credit.
Excellent question. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. I do have, looks like we have time for about one more question, and I did have just one come in about looks like the time commitment required to participate on a PHRA committee, which that's an excellent question. So typically the committees will meet during business hours via Zoom conference call. So we'll all get in on a Zoom meeting with the occasional in-person meeting, depending on the committee. But for the most part, committees do meet online for about 30 minutes once a month. So most committees do host anywhere from 1 to 4 events throughout the year, and then committee members are expected to assist in planning and encouraged to attend those events. So it really will depend on the type of committee that you join, but I would say it probably would be maybe about an hour or so per month of a commitment, depending on what type of committee and what time of year it is, but it does vary.
Good question. I hope you all join a committee.
Yes, I agree. All right. Well, if there are no other questions, we can go ahead and wrap up for today. But you're welcome to connect with Liz and I if you have anything that pops up between now and when this gets sent out, or we'll also be sending out the this recording, so you're welcome to reply to that as well. All right. Well.